Hey guys, Ryan here from Indy Wrestling School, and today we're talking about how to get into independent professional wrestling in 2022, coming up. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing below. We put out new videos every single week. So I know I answered this question before, but it seems like there's a different answer post-pandemic. And I know I still keep getting it to this day, so maybe people have missed that video in the past. A lot of people want to know, how do I get my foot in the door? And I always tell people, just get involved. Reach out to a promoter, ask if you can help. Can I go out, put posters up? Can I help you set up the ring? Can I do any of the grunt work that nobody really wants to do? From there, you can kind of get into the shows, see how things are going. You can reach out and make contacts. You could say, hey, can I get your number? Ask you a couple questions during the week when you're not crazy busy. And most people are happy to do that. Now, when should you be doing this? You should be asking them weeks before the show, not the day before the show, not the day of the show, but weeks ahead of time. Reach out and say, hey, I'm gonna be in the area. Can I come? What time do you need me there? Because normally the show starts at whatever, 7 or 8 o'clock at night. You're not getting there at 6 or 7. You're getting there hours beforehand. So let them know I'm available all day and plan to be there all day. And that includes breakdown, setup, all that stuff. Once the show's over, you don't just bail because you got to see the show for free. You wait till everybody's cleaned up and completed and then find out if there's anything else you can help with. So for me, I had a different journey and I'm kind of documenting what I did to get into wrestling in this new series I started here. It's called Backyard Wrestling Cinema. The first episode is airing next week. And basically it's the long form of how I got into professional wrestling. So the idea is that the first season is kind of all our stuff before we ever got on TV with Backyard Wrestling. The second season will be kind of full episodes of our old Backyard show. And it really is going to document everything we did, both in storyline and out of storyline, what was going on behind the scenes. So it's not really to relive my glory days as a backyard wrestler. It's really to chronicle how I got from point A to where we are now. Because if you're familiar with my story at all, the people who are involved in my show are very much the people who I grew up with and were part of my backyard wrestling story as well. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be helpful for people on this channel. So if you're interested in something like that, check out the first episode. It'll be airing on Friday of next week. So for anybody out there who's just trying to get into wrestling, you can kind of follow the path of that or do exactly what I said. Reach out to a local promotion, get involved, do whatever you can to help, ask as many questions as you can, and never stop learning. Don't have an ego. Don't say no. Just push ahead and do the work. That's all for this week. If you enjoyed this video, beat the shit out of the like button, and I'll see you next week for Backyard Wrestling Cinema right here on Indy Wrestling School. If you've ever wondered how to get from here to here, it's a long story. But if you want it bad enough, it's worth it. This is the long story of how my friends and I went from the backyard to running professional wrestling shows. This is Backyard Wrestling Cinema.